What up? What up? What up?
Now,
What? What?
Hey, that's
What?
my line, dude. Hey, you mute my video, and then you steal my line. What up? What up? What up? The Get Right Fantasy Network. We're back. It's all three of us. Know everybody's been waiting. I want to apologize. These guys, we're gonna be grading drafts again, and these guys are tougher than my 10th grade math teacher. We're here. Roll your sleeves up. Let's hit the intro and let's jump right into this bad boy. Guys, I'm so excited to be back. We're here. I got Frank with me. I got Anthony with me. What up, guys?
What's up, peoples? I'm happy to be back. Took a little couple days off here. I'm ready to break down some drafts.
Let's grade. Let's do it.
All right, so I have to cover this stuff. I didn't make the last episode, so I do want to say I'm sorry to a few of you guys. I already said these guys are tough graders. I like Lamar in the second. Ant's second team is not an A. I had a little auto draft problem. I'll figure it all out. We're back. We're doing a 12-team PPR Superflex Redraft on Get Right Fantasy Network. We're going to break it off with the champ. Starting number one, yours truly. What do you guys think? Be easy on me.
Hey, first of all, I want to say it's going to be a little bit of tough love, not just for you, but for everybody. Because honestly, that's what everybody needs to hear, the truth, and just say, hey, this is how I can improve so I can win my league, right? So what do we got here? You got McCaffrey, number one pick off the board. I mean, how could you go wrong with that? You followed him up with Dak at the turn and Deshaun Watson. What's going on with that? Is that the auto draft part?
What's going on with that? I'm not missing out on that opportunity.
Yeah, I don't know about that. To me, again, if you're assuming he's playing in the beginning of the year, obviously by draft time you're gonna know. And if he is, then I like it. The unusual thing here is Dustin did go McCaffrey with the 101. Typically that's locked up to Patrick Mahomes. So he went a little different, trying a little kind of different strategy on how he could build his team, knowing he was going to hit that turn. He wanted to get, a solid anchored running back there. And I think he did nice. Again, it's not so much the name right now, it's the position. And I think as far as starting off with the strategy, running back, quarterback is nice.
Hey, yeah, if I'm taking Deshaun 13th off the board, I ain't mad at it. I try to bounce back. I'm not too happy with my running back situation, but I'll make something work. Yeah, but overall, I packed him up with 3 quarterbacks. If Deshaun plays, amazing. If not, I'm cool with Matt Ryan too. So I'm sure we're all in a consensus. A plus draft. Next topic.
Right? Yeah, Melvin.
He doesn't want to hear it.
You got a C at best for that.
Okay, so Frank goes C. I give him a little more love. I go C plus. What are you going to grade yourself? A plus plus? All right, moving on. JCleev.
JCleev. Go ahead, Ant. Go ahead, Ant. Start it out.
He was a new drafter. And just so you guys know, with these Friday night mocks, Dustin and I got a little antsy on Friday. So we jumped in and did one of these super flex. This is actually the evening draft, which is why some of you regular guys aren't on this video. We wanted to keep you guys for a normal 9:30 PST Pacific Standard Time slot. So these were a new bunch of people we got midday. So anyway, obviously
it's
with
like
McCaffrey.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, I know, right? It was 5 o'clock our time. That's 8 o'clock, Eastern. So, yeah. So anyway, moving on with JCleev's team here. Patrick Mahomes, obviously fell to him at 2. You would say he backed that up with another tight end. I don't understand going another tight end here. Maybe if this was a tight end premium league
that's where
or something
he failed.
like that. Yeah, that's a little tough right there. Then he's putting his RB1, in Najee Harris. So, I mean, that's really hoping, you're coming through there. And then he only gets running back, in the first 8 rounds. Solid wide receiver 1 and Keenan Allen. we'll see what happens with DJ Chark and Trevor Lawrence. Then goes with his second quarterback is Trey Lance. That's a little tough with a rookie that don't even know where he's going yet.
Yeah.
I will say he has the strongest tight end class
Oh,
of the
absolutely.
draft, and that's about it. I love his wide receiver core. I'm not big on Judy and Marquise Brown, but Cortland Sutton's going to ball out. DJ Chark's going to ball out. They're not the huge, like Anthony says, not the sexy names. I love Keenan Allen. He's just got to pick up something. He's got to find something to make it work at running backs, or that's just his weak point. So, I mean, overall, not horrible. I know Frank, he's like the Simon Cowell of our fantasy.
Yeah.
What do you hey, what are you giving him, Frank? F minus?
No, because he has some upside. He's just really lacking on running back.
Give us a grade, Frank.
I'm gonna give him a B.
Give him a B?
Whoa. You gave this guy a C minus and you gave this guy a B? No way. I'm going C minus.
You're pressuring me. Felt the pressure.
D plus. Unfortunately, JCleev, I'm going D plus.
I'll change it to D.
I mean, I'm gonna go C minus only because he has Mahomes, Kelsey, and Kittle, and Keenan Allen. I mean, those are solid. Those guys are gonna produce. You can start all of them.
That's why I kind of went with the B because of Mahomes. And,
you can make some trades, man. You can make some trades. So I'm going C minus, B plus at best, or D
let's
plus.
Move on. Let's move on.
Calbeck.
Hey, cool guy. Great conversation and everything. So he starts it off. Derrick Henry, Aaron Rodgers, Antonio Gibson, Baker Mayfield. It's hard to hate those first three picks that he made. Solid.
Fantastic.
To keep it going, so he's going with his number 2, his Superflex, Baker Mayfield, Calvin Ridley, Robert Woods, Bobby Trees, James Conner, who's still listed as Pittsburgh on this draft, who obviously has made a little change since our last show. He went with Jimmy Garbage next, Chase Claypool.
Yeah, I liked his draft all the way up until that part right there with Jimmy G. That dude may not even be playing next season. I mean, but again, he's playing now. He's on San Francisco, but the writing's on the wall. He's not going to be there much longer.
Really solid team. I mean, again,
overall,
regardless of the
solid
names, I love that he got 3 quarterbacks, regardless of the names of the quarterbacks he got. I like where he took them. I like that he got 2 running backs early, 2 quarterbacks, solid receivers right after that. I'm giving this an A minus.
A minus for Calbeck.
B plus.
Solid A. Actually, I'm going A. That's a solid draft, man. That's a solid draft.
I think his only miss up was Jimmy G again.
Not
the tight ends are,
what are you giving him?
Tight ends are just kind of, but he's solid everywhere else. So except for Jimmy G again.
I give it an A. That's an A draft right there.
B plus to me. B plus because of the Jimmy G. It's just a stumble.
Take the name off the jersey.
Okay. Hey, so now
very solid though. Very solid.
Shout
I'd be
out.
happy.
Yeah, I like this guy. Nice draft.
So this one, we know Andrew's gonna love it. Lamar Jackson, right off the top. We got Berraco. Sorry if I said that wrong. Hey.
That'll happen.
I want to say, hey, all right, I'm gonna break this down for you guys. Lamar Jackson, then he went Zeke, then he went Herbert, David Montgomery, Mark Andrews, CeeDee Lamb. Like, what? Hey, we're already talking about A's and we haven't talked about my man right here who's an obvious Colts fan. Like, that, hey, that's a freaking draft. Some of those guys are my top 3s in multiple positions. I like what he did there. He went really heavy with wide receivers after that. Came back with Derek Carr, so he's going with the 3 quarterback strategy, which I didn't say when we were talking about mine. I feel like that's huge because on 2 bye weeks, I'm able to plug in a 3rd quarterback at my super flex, and I feel like that's going to be huge. So teams that didn't do that, I mean, that's going to show when I'm talking about your team. I feel like that's 2 weeks that you could win just by having a greater flex than, let's say, JCleev having a tight end to fill that spot,
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, what do you guys think of that? I mean, that's a team.
Very solid draft. Yeah, I mean, look at this compared.
I like
to
this one the best so far.
Yeah, I mean, he goes quarterback, running back. He's going
well balanced,
the opposite. Yeah, completely balanced. here in the
Freaking
beginning.
Christmas tree right there.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
I'm happy with this wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb, T. Higgins, Brandon Ayuk. I think
Yeah,
CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Ayuk are like my breakouts for this next season coming up. You know, again, Brandon Ayuk, depending on who's throwing at him, but I like that he took Derek Carr so late. You know, Tony Pollard, he handcuffed him. You know, over there with Dallas and Zeke. I'm telling you, this one I like a lot.
Yeah, this is a very nice draft. And the only thing, you know, questionable right here that you could even say is he took Andrews before Waller. You know, I don't know if he did that to stack Lamar with him, you know, or what's going on there, but
That's probably the case.
that's the
I will
only
say
thing.
this.
Yeah, because you're going to get
Just
that
so-
extra little thing there.
If it wasn't, he just had a feeling Mark Andrews over Darren Waller, or like you said, pairing the two. With this team, I feel like you guys are both being nice. I want to hear you guys' rankings. I'll give my opinion after. Anthony, what are you giving this guy?
I like this team as well. As far as construction, I'm not looking again so much on the players. I just love the strategy here. On a well balanced, well put together team. I'm giving this an A. This is what I like to see.
Frank, you said this is your favorite team.
Overall, well balanced team, A. You know what I mean? Solid A on that.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, guys, moving on. That was a horrible grade from both of you guys. I mean, his best receivers are number 2 at best. He has 2 number 3 receivers. But yeah, moving on. My least favorite person in the draft. I would say worst emblem at everybody. I mean, we don't even. We really. I mean, should we just skip this one, guys? Or
We should have never gave this guy a show.
I'll start it off with Dalvin Cook. He took a running back off the bat. DK Metcalf. Then he finally goes for a QB in the 3rd round, which is, you know, a little late for some of these guys. You know, considering how they feel about it. You know, some guys get antsy in a super flex league, so you got to get those top quarterbacks quick. But he still ended up with Tom Brady and Ryan Tannehill, very solid. You know what I mean? Like, I would be happy with those guys. So, you know, that's why you go with the Dalvin and things like that, already knowing that you could get Tom Brady and Ryan Tannehill later. You know what I mean? Chris Carson, Raheem Mostert, more running back depth. Where's the wide receivers though? At this point, now he's going with Ben Roethlisberger, Jameis.
You forgot my number 2 pick here. There's my receiver.
Overloaded on quarterbacks now. Now, yeah, you have one DK Metcalf, and then there's no wide receivers till you get Will Fuller.
Hold on, we'll get there.
Like literally 8 picks in between there before you take another wide receiver, with Will Fuller, Michael Gallup, which is amazing. You still got Michael Gallup so late, and Will Fuller.
I hate this team. Hey, hate it. Hey, whatever the worst grade is, this will be it. So whatever we grade the last place team, let's put this one just under that. You know, Tom Brady, felt like he went really high for who else you could have got. Ryan Tannehill, not a believer. We're drinking the real AJ Brown juice there. I like Carson, Mostert. I love your running backs. Big Ben, he'll never see any of my teams ever. Jameis Winston, he's starting. So I'm going Tom Brady, Jameis Winston. Everything in between there with your quarterback picks was a waste. Solid running backs again. And actually like your receiving core. I think you can pull something together there. You'll find something on waivers.
I think he took those guys to trade him away. He's already building a different type of team anyways in his mind.
Yeah, I'm not drinking the juice on Hunter Henry either.
So to me, it's a D. Sorry, man, but
I'm going D minus.
I'm going D minus. Maybe closer to a C, but I'm not going that low.
You
could have got way solid.
You guys watch and leave a comment. Let me know what people who really know what they're talking about grade this team. And tell me.
Leave a comment.
So
Are we really rating them that bad?
I'm not
even
even
being
saying
too harsh
on this. Absolutely. Hey, you guys got my back. Tell these guys what's up on this team right now. I swooped all of them. I have 5 running backs, and I still have 3 solid receivers. I can go trade and get anybody I want for these guys.
Again, I said that. He set it up so he could go trade.
You guys have no idea. This is how you draft teams. And again, you'll see. I'm the trade guru. This is why you watch Get Right.
This is how you draft if you do want to trade. If you don't want to trade,
it's going to be work, but I will get who I want.
You will get stuck with this horrible team and watch yourself burn in flames.
No way. It works either way.
That's a sinking ship.
Anyway,
that's the grade you're getting on that. Hey, big sinking ship right there. Let's
Whatever.
move on to the next team.
Whatever.
Hey,
Hey,
that's the
you
truth, man.
You guys see it.
So, guys, hey, on to the next one. Alvin Kamara, DeAndre Hopkins, Josh Jacobs, Miles Sanders, Chris Godwin, Kenyon Drake. Gosh, hey, just to jump it off, he wasn't filling the quarterbacks. Unfortunately, we don't have his name. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, what was
But-
going on there? Not taking a
He only
quarterback,
took one
Jacoby
quarterback.
Brissett?
Yeah, so I don't even want to spend time on this team.
He didn't know it was a super flex, obviously. So let's go to the next one. They obviously knew what they were doing. They knew it was super flex. Kyle
Yeah.
Murray, then Russell, two top quarterbacks just right off the board. People are loving J.K. Dobbins. It's not a bad pick, but to steal Stephon Diggs in the 4th round, Darren Waller in the 5th, like Mike Evans. I mean, hey, this is a
In
solid
Superflex,
team.
that's not steals. I think he got them where they should be. But very solid. Very, very solid.
Solid. With Deontay Johnson down there, a 10th round, Rojo 11th round, like there he picks up his second running back. But I mean, man, show me where this guy's lacking.
Yeah.
Running backs.
It's just running backs. I mean, that's where I worry. I give this team a B plus. Yeah, A minus. A minus for sure.
I'm going with the B
Right?
plus.
It's okay.
B plus.
So I'll
B
say-
plus just because the running backs.
Kyler Murray's his
Because-
RB1.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Facts.
Why lie?
So between him and Calbeck, I mean, those are my two favorite teams. Moving on to the next one.
Eat more kale. That's a funny name, man.
No,
Eat
hey,
more
and
kale.
he's
I
right.
like that name. So he started off with Josh Allen, James Robinson, Austin Eckler, and Clyde's Edwards-Helaire. So he went running back heavy right off the bat. I like it. Let's see where he
Michael
ends up
Thomas.
with the quarterbacks later on with Michael Thomas, DJ Moore, solid wide receivers, probably where they're falling at. Carson Wentz, hey, he's taking a flyer on that dude. Let's see what happens over at his new team.
Trash
Kareem
bag.
Hunt, part of a RBB backfield. We'll get you later. Noah Fant, finally
Solid
takes-
tight end.
tight
I
end
like
for that spot. I think that it probably is solid. Take another flyer on Cam Newton, Debo Samuel, Devontae Parker, and then rounded it out with Tyler Higbee. This is not a bad team. Like, honestly,
Solid.
might be kind of rough on the quarterback situation, but he's got these depth and running back that he could probably trade off one of those guys and still be okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like this team
so I'll-
too.
Yeah. I'll say, obviously, I don't like Carson Wentz. Still want to fight him on camera. If he ever comes onto our show. Cam Newton, I think, is going to have a turnaround.
Simmer down,
year.
Jake Paul.
Hey, solid tight end. Hey, his receivers are getting Debo Samuels. And you and I have talked a few times about how high we think that Debo Samuel is in our books. I mean, Devontae Parker, he's going to get looks like this is top 3 teams for me.
I'm gonna give it an A.
Yeah, I give it an A too. Like, all right, EatMoreKale. And he gets an A for his name. So
Yeah.
Four A's.
Creativity.
4 A's.
So next we got Honey Badger 69. You get it? I was like Gronk. I was trying to pull out the Gronk in me. So he started off wide receiver, first one off the board, Devontae Adams. Went Matt Stafford, obviously with the new team. Joe Money mixing Julio, who we all love. We all know he's being disrespected. I know I was just speaking for myself there. Jamar Chase, who we know is going to be high off the board. So pretty high for a rookie.
Can't wait
Frank
to see where he
Boyd,
goes.
Allen Robinson. This guy went really rookie heavy, right? Hey, I mean,
I don't think when you look at it a little closer, I don't think he really is. I think he's going with potential upside because of the running backs left, because so many people hammered running backs so early. There's just slim pickings by the time he's coming around. So it's either go with, a Le'Veon Bell type, that you kind of know what you're going to get, so to speak, or a David Johnson, or you could take your chances with a kid coming out of college with fresh legs and nobody
Yeah.
knows about.
I agree with
So,
Anthony. I think that's what he was trying to go for.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a fail. I mean, he only got one quarterback anyways.
F.
Yeah. I mean,
F.
yeah.
He only has one quarterback.
Hey, moving on. So I know our boy, NYG guy, he would love this team just based off the first pick. Saquon Barkley, Anthony's boy, Aaron Jones.
Let's go.
Hey, he hit me. Hey, this dude is like hitting all of us perfectly. He's got
Right?
Big B Joe right there at number 3, and then he just falls off a cliff. I mean, I like he picks it up, right? Terry, Tyler, like, hey, those are solid picks. What do you guys think?
Yeah, solid team. Love the running backs early. Followed it up like I did with 2 quarterbacks. Next, again, you hope you could get a better quarterback 2 here than Jalen Hurts, but hey, again, maybe he knows something we don't know. Solid receivers, like you said. I don't think can argue about any of these guys.
Yeah.
Overall, I give it let's say B plus, B, solid B.
Frank?
I'd say B.
I feel like this went into some kind of auto draft. Like once you get TY right there, I feel like you're in an auto draft because you're not taking him that high, but hey,
Yeah, there's
what
always
do I
that.
know? So, hey, next, moving on to Saquon.
Saquon.
All right.
Yeah,
hey,
it's gonna give
sounds good.
NYG guy a run for his money. He was so
Hey.
mad that Barkley didn't fall to him right there. In the chat. I'm pretty sure he was upset about that.
That makes so much sense. I have to admit, like the way he starts off is awesome. Nick Chubb, Tyreek Hill, DeAndre Swift, and then Justin Fields. So I mean, he's in my opinion reaching.
nosedives.
Amari Cooper, Devontae Smith. I mean, what do you guys think?
It's a B to me. Like, I don't even want to really talk about the team. It's just kind of funky the way it's built.
This is a B?
To me. I think it started
Everything
well,
can
but
be a
like
B, Frank.
like Anthony said, it took a dive with Justin Fields. 2, I think, would be pretty solid, but Danny Dimes down there. I mean,
This is a B, Frank?
okay, yeah, to me it is.
I think that's disrespectful to people in the front of the draft. You're giving C minuses. Hey, that's a lovely grade. I think one thing we all agree on, we value quarterbacks in the super flex. Having 2 quarterbacks on your roster, I think he doesn't hit the mark there. Anthony, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm down there C minus with this team. Like I said, he started off well, but nosedive with Fields. As far as your QB1, kind of saves it with Tua and Jones.
Yeah.
But if you're going to kind of waste that pick there, I don't want to say waste. Again, he could come out and be the next Patrick Mahomes. We never know. But as far as with the information we do have now, I'd like to take somebody else there, or even like another running back right there. He could have went with maybe not CEH because he already has Tyreek Hill, but he could have went with Miles Sanders.
Yeah.
Even Najee Harris there. I'd rather take a chance on that versus going with Justin Fields there. Like if you're going to wait on a quarterback, then go ahead and wait.
Yeah. All right. Hey, so breaking it in, we got our last guy. One of my favorites, dash. Hey, Frank, I'm gonna hand you the mic on this one. What's your opinion on this team? Break it down for us. We know Anthony loves the AJ Brown pick. Other than that, what are you thinking?
Well, taking Trevor Lawrence number 1 is a risky move for taking a rookie quarterback, and you don't even know where he's playing at. But I mean,
we know
hey,
where
if
he's
he pans
playing
out,
at.
well, if he pans out, like, let's see what happens, right? I do like the running backs, Jonathan Taylor and Cam Akers. AJ Brown still started wide receiver there. Then you're taking Zach Wilson. I'm like,
let me guess, a B.
No, I'm giving this guy a C.
Wow, that's okay.
It's just because the quarterbacks are just, if they work out for him, great. If not, you're in big trouble.
Hey, I completely agree. One thing I will say, this guy dash, complete disrespect to Gardner Minshew. I don't care where Trevor Lawrence goes. That's Gardner's job. He's a Chuck Norris of football. But Anthony, hey, help us out. What are you grading this one right here?
Yeah, I kind of look at it this way. When we're doing these mock drafts, you don't always get people that are kind of doing what you say, or what you're asking of. And, we're asking for these people's time to come out and do these drafts, for us so we can kind of critique them. But to me, I think this guy was practicing like a dynasty startup league, because to me, these are the kind of guys, you'd want to get if you're doing, a startup league. I have to confine them into the context of what we're doing here as far as a Superflex, PPR redraft. And based on that, I still think these first 5 picks are, pretty solid. You could even throw 6 with Galladay, and kind of make a long story longer. I give him a C plus.
Hey, so that makes it, according to you both, I have the worst draft. You asked me, Anthony had the worst draft. Hey, this is crazy. I appreciate you guys all for being here. Anthony, Frank, again, thank you for your time being here. This was awesome. We're going to keep doing these Friday night mock drafts. Get Right Fantasy Network. You can roll your sleeves down. Thank you guys for being here. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. We appreciate the support.